Let's go to myth number 5, which suggests that fat is bad for your health. Now, I know that subconsciously you probably still believe this to be true. And this is the effect of continuous brainwashing that has been going on in the media for the last 30 years basically, or even more. That's because the low fat paradigm started in 1984, if I'm not mistaken, and that's when the media considered that butter is very unhealthy and that overall fats are very unhealthy for our bodies, and they're the main culprit for the rising rate of chronic health issues such as diabetes, cancer, heart conditions, heart disease, and so on, right? But I would suggest to take a look of the consequences of this public health campaign, right? So even though the rates of these chronic health issues were uh, increasing, so to speak, in the 80s because of other factors like, again, processed foods and lack of movement and exercise, modern stress, and so on. Since then, the rates have skyrocketed, and I'm not even exaggerating. I can't show you a diagram right now or a chart, but believe me when I say that the rates of diabetes, of heart disease, high blood pressure, cancer, and so on have skyrocketed since the 1980s, right? So it's pretty obvious that this isn't the best way to go. And only recently, only in the maybe in the last 2 years, the media has started to shift their public position on this. Big publications have changed their nutritional guidelines. Even the American Association of Nutrition have changed their guidelines recently, suggesting that you could incorporate more fat into your diet. So I'm sorry to say, but no, fats do not raise your cholesterol. They don't induce heart disease, and they're not bad for you. Indeed, like any forest, it has its bad weeds, so to speak. Some fats are very unhealthy and need to be avoided. For example, vegetable oils are the worst fats that you could consume, like canola oil, like soy oil, like corn oil, and so on. Other fats that should be avoided are trans fats, as they're called. These trans fats are present in most processed foods, like pastries, like sweets, like cookies, like all the packaged foods you see in the supermarket. They probably contain a number of vegetable oils and trans fats. However, on the other side, fats are very, very nourishing and an essential part of your nutrition. When I mean fats, I mean natural fats, right? Natural fats should be a staple of your diet, especially now when you want to implement this program into your life and reverse diabetes, right? So fats are an essential component of your diabetes reversal nutrition. For example, a couple of healing, nourishing fats include cocoa oil, which is absolutely fantastic for cooking and for eating as it is if you want. Coconut oil has been promoted in the media like a wonder food, so to speak. Like it has numerous benefits, and it's actually considered a superfood. Butter is also very healthy, provided that you get it from a natural source. It's unpasteurized and it comes from happy cows, so to speak, that are roaming free, are well fed, they are not raised in a farm, and so on. Avocados contain a lot of fats, nuts, seeds. These kind of foods, although they are high in fats, they are very nourishing and healing, and they greatly help with reducing diabetes. First and foremost, because it reduces the quantity of carbohydrates, especially the processed carbohydrates that you're eating, and fats don't increase blood sugar, right? So that's fantastic, right? It's like you would remove the biggest source of increasing blood sugar levels, which is carbohydrates, and you would replace it with fats which don't increase your blood sugar levels. So beyond that, fats have many other benefits, such as improving digestion, such as regulating your metabolism and improving it. There are tremendous other benefits that I don't have time to go into now, but the main idea here is that the belief that fats are bad for your health is absolutely false. And science has only now begun to understand this and to prove this, and the media started to slowly catch up to this. So I think it's time for you also to change your paradigms and to start incorporating more fat into your diet.